Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 4:30. It is 9/21, Sunday, 72, 71. Yeah, kind of an overcast day, so my batteries didn't get much of a charge. And 21.6 centigrade. So what am I up to today? Well, first thing I did is I got up this morning and I rebuilt this carburetor. Turns out, I just cleaned some crap from the bottom of it that accumulated from just sitting about. And what was wrong with it was the idle circuit was clogged. I just cleaned that and put it back on here. I really didn't adjust anything. So you can see it doesn't smoke. The off switch works. I still have to take a look at some of this wiring here to see why the headlight and tail light do not work. See my little gas tank under the seat. Huh? How's that for Rube Goldberg? But I did, kind of, flew around on it. She's fine. After putting the cap on the front tire, it's holding air. So it's got 3 good tires on it. The tires, 3 good tires are more or less most of the 130 right there. The recoil. I don't know. I like to get them for 50 or less, though that one does need a little attention. Let's call it another 50. So in parts, I more than got my 130 out of it. Obviously she runs, the exhaust is complete. I didn't mess with the carburetor. It's probably okay. Well, for all you folks that would laugh when I squeezed through the file cabinet here, I got that out of here. I'm going to be running some scrap, and I'm basically, as I pass things that should no longer be, I've been putting them on or next to the truck, so they'll hopefully disappear. I've learned my lesson. I do not return scrap on Mondays. Monday is a zoo at the scrapyard. It is completely crazy. Not that a redneck is a bad thing, but every, chipmunk from driving a horrible pickup truck from out in the boonies is at the scrapyard on Mondays. So you might say, what's the big deal? The big deal are the cops are floating around also. And then they start with is your load covered? Is it all tied down? What do you have back there? And they start looking at your stuff. So I just as soon go on a day that is a little less busy. I also took the time today to clear the brush out of here. So now it's just a matter of leveling this off. I want to dig down a little deeper here. Probably what I'm going to do is use the backhoe and just kind of go like that rather than going parallel with the ditch, like this. I'm probably just going to scrape it out. So I'll have to move the backhoe a couple of times. Ditch will be a little wide and a little deep here, but such is life. You notice the tires are also gone. I kind of move those and they're occupying space that isn't necessarily mine. There's the file cabinet getting ready to go. Yeah, let me just show you quick what's in here. 3 batteries, So aluminum, just a little aluminum I had floating around, some stuff I picked up from some roadside pickups, free stuff. This is the metal, an old gutter, rotted gas can, fluorescent light, tire on the rim with the handlebars and part of the triple tree, weed whacker, leaf blower, rusty gas tank, toaster oven, the one that flamed out. You guys might be able to answer this question. I don't know if I know Marcel occasionally watches my videos. I don't know if he'll catch it between now and when I run this scrap. Is it true that aluminum blocks, like from engines, go for a little more money? They call it dirty aluminum money, like these outboards. By the way, guys, about these outboards, I kind of fussed around with them a little bit. They're all stuck. I mean, the unfortunate thing is, if I didn't let this go completely to hell, it might have been worth something, but no, they're just not. If I take this cover off, the engine's torn apart beneath here. But anyway, I'm just curious if these are worth a little extra money because they're aluminum. Do you get paid for dirty aluminum, or do they just say, no, we're just going to give you scrap money for them? I don't know the answer to that. If one of you guys could let me know. You'll notice that there's a pile of tires here that's gone. The pile of tires in front of the garage is gone. And obviously all the tires that I rolled about the place are gone. You can see I've opened this up quite a bit. Yeah, this is just on the other side of the coal bin, like right here is where my property line ends, and it kind of goes off this way through the pool. So this car, probably about half of it, third of it, is on the property, on my side of the property line. So right now I've just crossed over. I'm on the doctor's property. So this car is trespassing, that trailer is trespassing, everything I have in that shed is trespassing. You can see all the tracks from me moving stuff around. All that crap is trespassing. Whatever's mine, a bunch of it is not mine, so if it's not mine, it's not trespassing. Anyway, what I did is I moved a bunch of the tires out to here. Rather than leave them in the sun where they get crappy and all, I figured I'd put them here. I haven't put any of the three-wheeler tires here. And I'm debating what to do with that, if it's something I should consider just to get them out of the way or not. I don't know. I heard something next door here. I don't see anything. Yeah, this whole barn is about to go over. So probably this winter, when it gets the snow load on it, it will go over. So anything I think that I want in here, whether it's mine or eventually they're going to put a bulldozer through it, probably dig a hole and bury it. But anything in here that should be recycled, I should get to recycling it. And this is stuff I think about. I mean, if I pull all this wiring down, I don't know, could you guys see it? There's quite a bit of wiring in here. I mean, to pull all that down and recycle it, I don't know. What do you get for 100, 200 foot of wire? Is it enough to make it worthwhile? Little things like, you know, theoretically I could pull the box and boy, look, you just got a box. But when the holes are punched out like that, unless you put dummies in here, caps on it, it's really against code. You guys can see there is quite a bit of wiring and, you know, junction boxes and crap, switches, more wiring. So, right, one could get pretty creative tearing all this stuff out. Once again, because what's going to happen is this barn is shot. Eventually they're just going to put a bulldozer through it. And either somebody else is going to recycle this, or it's going to end up in a dumpster and get hauled away. Probably it's going to end up in a dumpster. I can't picture somebody taking the time. I'm wondering if it's worth my time and I don't have to pick through a crushed barn to get to it. Right? I'm sure the calculation is it's just not worth the trouble. Alright, so you guys could see what I've been up to. I've been unloading trucks and moving tires, and I put a couple of the lawnmowers under cover, and obviously I moved that file cabinet and I rebuilt that carburetor. So just kind of a bunch of silly stuff. I should get in there. There's a couple of rusty motorcycles that are just of no value. I should get them out. You know, it's just a matter of going through stuff, get it to the point. Even on these things, this thing ran and cut grass last I used it. This one has a blown hydrostatic, that one has a blown engine. Been meaning to move the engine over. But you know, like all things, takes time. Yeah, I haven't used that one, so I don't know what its story is. An old Alice Chalmers. So yeah, it's a matter of a little at a time trying to do some cleanup. Okay, folks. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys could let me know if these are any more valuable than regular stuff. And the difference is, if they are more valuable, when I load them, I'll load them in such a way that I could get to them. Or I'll load them in such a way that I don't unload them when I, you know, unload the rest of the crap. If they're not worth anything extra, you know, goodbye. Good luck. Good riddance. I know I'm going to get a bunch of emails. Could you hold those motors for me? Let me answer this. No. Once stuff moves to the side of the truck, it's no longer. This is something I'm really debating on what to do with this motor. This is a motor from a 350X. Before I got it, it sat around and got water in it, so it's got no value from that point of view. But I know what's going to happen. The second I get rid of it, I'm going to have a sudden need for it. You can see a lot of the stuff is all loose. It's got, actually somebody tried to get it loose and didn't have luck. This is stripped. So, all the bolts are out of it. It looks like it's got death on it, red death. I don't know. I should probably grab these bolts. Those are handy for recoil starter. They're the exact ones I need. Alright. I'm going to run. Guys, thank you once again for watching, commenting, subscribing. We'll catch you guys in the next episode of The Horde. Till then, do some scrapping. I'm sure I'm not the only one with too much crap floating around. Bye now.